Quaramonte. Okay, hello everyone. So, I've got a spare hour, so let's explore a bit. Look at this bugger over here. Thought that might be clickable, but no. Probably won't let us. Right, let's just exit. See what he does.
You can't leave without an exit visa.
Ah, okay. Got his bloody gun out. Let's have a chat with him.
It was an armed guard looking after the barrier.
Welcome to Quaramonte.
Thanks. Can we get a cab to the capital?
This is the capital, Quaramonte City.
Okay.
When's the next ship out of here?
But senor, don't you like our beautiful country?
He's got a nice voice. Shall I say I don't? I better say I do.
Oh yeah, it's like a little piece of paradise right here on Earth.
Then why you wanna leave?
I'm just plain homesick, like it says in the song.
A word of warning, senor. If you feel like bursting into song, bite your tongue.
Huh?
There are official restrictions on music in Quaramonte.
Can you have my bloody light on so you can't see my beautiful noggin? Yeah, let's sing.
How come music is restricted in Quaramonte?
It is part of a great cultural enrichment campaign. Traditional Quaramonte music is considered unsuitable for these fast-moving times. Nuestra Senora has decreed that only one category of music is suitable.
What's that?
Easy listening.
Hell.
We've had enough. We're going back to the ship.
You show me your brown card?
Huh? What brown card is that?
The official exit visa.
Welcome to Quaramonte. Right after he's put a gun in our face. Wonderful welcome. This chap's got a pair of man titties. Look at this chap here. Well, there's lots to explore. I just hope I've pressed record this time, because last time I didn't. Not on this section, but previous one. Anyway, let's get on with this. Right.
The guy wasn't showing much enthusiasm selling his wares.
Let me guess, he's selling man milk.
Hi.
You wanna buy something?
No, not really.
I got cabbages. Buy a cabbage, senor.
I don't think so. I didn't come all this way to buy vegetables. Listen, have you heard of Condor Transglobal?
No. Buy a cabbage. I'll give you a discount on bulk purchases.
I'm not into cabbages.
I don't mind a cabbage now and then.
Have you ever seen anything like this before?
Aye, Tezcatlipoca. Put it away, senor. Tezcatlipoca brings nothing but evil.
Crikey.
The poor guy was so freaked, he didn't even mention his cabbages.
Okay.
See ya.
So we've learnt that that statue we're carrying is a totem of evil. Right, look at these ones. Oh, hello. Can we peek in the window? I'd like a look in there, actually. Looks cosy. Oh, no. Oh, sorry.
Inside the hut was a chair and a small table. It was an uninteresting little wooden hut with an armed goon outside it.
Yeah, we've met him. Okay, so we can't click those chaps. Not even these musicians. So we can talk to her. Let's have a chat to him.
The man was puffing away at a crudely rolled cigar.
It's my kind of man. Smoke that shit.
Hi there. What have you got for sale?
¿Qué?
I said, what have you got? Oh, never mind.
Doesn't speak English. Damn, could have bought a cigar. Nice window detail here. Right, let's have a look at her.
The old woman was preparing a food that consisted of ground maize and lots of spittle.
Crikey. Starting to feel hungry now.
Hi. Lovely bread.
¿Qué?
Bread. Pain?
Si, pan.
Maybe I'll come back later when I'm hungry.
Get some of that spittle bread in you, Georgie.
The woman had an impressive display of gourds.
Gourds. Oh, she's spitting in that pot. Thought music was banned.
Those things are gourds, aren't they?
Si.
Hey! Mind the footwear, lady.
George is quite, what's the word? Snarky at times. Oh, there's the band. Okay, right, so I think we're done here. I wouldn't mind drinking a bit of a spittle, but seems we're denied that action. Nico's checking out that poster. Could be a clue. Man and his fish.
The guy was selling fish.
Short and sweet.
Do you have crabs?
Oh,
Only fish.
Nice fish.
Thanks.
If by some remote chance I ever need a fish, I'll be back. Do you recognize this statue?
Si, senor. It is very, very bad luck.
hell.
That is Tezcatlipoca, the Night Hunter.
I know, but I don't believe in luck, good or bad.
You may not now, but you will.
The guy looked scared out of his wits.
Crikey.
Go away.
We're burning bridges here, George. Tezcatlipoca or something like that.
A couple of musicians stood watching life go on around them. They looked pretty depressed.
Let's have a chat. See if we can pep them up a bit.
Hey, cheer up, guys. What's with the long faces?
Our pipe player has been arrested and thrown in jail.
Poor Miguel. He never broke the law in his life.
Whoa.
Why was Miguel put in jail?
For playing folk music.
I see.
It's true, senor. He insisted on playing traditional Quaramonte music, even though it's illegal.
Why don't you try playing a tune to cheer yourselves up?
No, we should be looking for real jobs.
We could earn 10 times as much down the mines. My cousin Ramirez was earning 8 pesos an hour.
Before he lost his legs in the accident.
Money's not everything, chaps.
Tell me about the accident at the mine.
There was an explosion at Teoculcan. 30 miners were buried alive.
They got some of them out, though.
2 of them, including your cousin, and they left half of him behind.
Bloody hell. Here, have a dog biscuit.
Would either of you guys care for a biscuit?
A dog biscuit, senor?
Are you trying to insult us?
No, really, they're good.
We'll take your word for it.
Yeah, so in this game they've definitely cut down on the useless items that you can talk about, which is a bit of a shame. I used to like doing that. I mean, I'd like to see what they think of those pennies.
Have you any idea what this is?
No, senor.
Me neither.
Gonna
Have
love
you
this.
seen anything like...
I, the hungry chief.
Why are you carrying that thing around with you, senor? Don't you know who it is?
Sure, it's Tezcatlipoca. But it's only a little carving.
It brings death, senor. Death and destruction.
What do you make of this little worm?
No good. It's dead.
Sure it's dead. You think I'd carry it around in my pocket if it wasn't? Take a look at the design on this label.
I have seen that before.
Where?
There was a ship flying a flag just like that.
When did you see this ship?
3 months ago. It was here, at the docks.
Interesting.
What was the ship with the condor flag carrying?
I don't know, senor. We weren't allowed near the docks.
That's right. Usually we meet the ships when they tie up.
We play to the tourists.
Well, when the Condor ship came in, we were told to go away.
Full of drugs, I imagine.
Do you guys know anything about a total eclipse?
What is it?
It's like when the sun is hidden by the moon.
He's crazy.
My cousin Alfredo swears he saw it happen once. But that was after he stupidly consumed a cocktail of peyote and antibiotics.
That'll do it. Okay, so slightly more information. Oh, I want to go over here in the jungle. Let's check out this goat.
Now, I like most animals, but experience had made me wary of goats, and cats, and dogs.
George doesn't like goats. He won't talk to him. Why not?
It looked to me like an early portrait of Orson Welles.
Take it.
In Quaramonte, defacing a poster was probably a capital offense.
Fair enough. Stairs, right, so we can go up here to the Quaramonte Mining Company. So, yeah, there's something going on with the mining. Let's inquire further.
Hey, Nico!
Where the hell's she gone? Hello? Look on the left looks a bit dodgy.
Hola, señora.
Hi. We were wondering...
I was talking to the lady, Chico.
Crikey.
Hi, my name is Nicole Collard.
Concha Garcia. How can I help you, sister?
The corporation I represent is considering a major investment in Quaramonte. Your advice, as the head of an obviously successful concern, is precisely what I'm after. My assistant, Mr. Stobart, has a few questions he'd like to ask you.
Nice bit of animation there, shifting her focus. I think we'll lead with the panties.
Would you be interested in these panties?
Oh,
They look
God.
about your size.
Is that your best
Whoa.
line, Chico?
I'm serious. They were an unwanted gift.
Put them away before you get overexcited.
Yeah, that was a bit naughty. Right, let's cut to the chase.
Have you heard of a man named Karzak?
No? Who is he?
He's the reason we came to Quaramonte. We think he's running a drug ring.
Well, I hope you find him, but I've never heard the name before.
Well, that's no bloody good, is it?
Can you tell me about the accident at the mine?
Accident? It was sabotage. Somebody wanted my mine closed down for good.
Bastards.
Do you have any evidence that the mine was sabotaged?
Not yet, but I'll get to the bottom of it. There'd been trouble at that mine for several months. The workforce was getting smaller every day. Someone had started a rumor among the men that the mine was cursed. Now the entire operation has been closed down.
Interesting music going on in the background.
Where's the site of the mine?
Several days upriver at a remote area known as Teoculcan.
I think we'll be going there. Fancy a dog biscuit?
Would you like a dog biscuit?
Would you like a smack in the mouth, Chico?
Not really. Oh, she might like a bit of coal.
You see this? It's my lucky piece of coal.
What's so lucky about it?
I'm not sure yet.
Really?
Nice buns.
What on earth? High enough crotch? That looks weird. What on earth was that about?
Does this stone mean anything to you?
I think it is a spirit stone carved by a Mayan priest, no? I don't know which of their many gods it represents.
Can you tell me anything about this statue?
Put it
It
away!
is Tezcatlipoca, the god of death and pestilence. That fetish would be considered by many to be a bad omen.
Have you heard about the forthcoming eclipse?
I don't take much interest in things like that. One of the boys might know about it.
Do you recognize the icon on this label?
Condor Transglobal.
Did the company operate here in Quaramonte?
Yes, they ran an old container ship, the Mayan Princess.
The Mayan princess.
Do you know who owned Condor Transglobal?
I've no idea.
Well, that's no bloody good, is it? Okay.
It was Conchita, the owner of the mining company.
Right. Could have a little chat with Nico, I suppose. Let's just do that just for shits and giggles. Let's have a look at her.
It was Nico, wearing clothes I'd never seen before.
Yeah. Military style.
Labano tells me he's been seeing a lot of you.
We meet sometimes for lunch, a drink. After you'd gone back to the States, I was pretty lonely, you know.
Good lord.
Lonely? You must have been desperate. Couldn't you just visit the zoo or something? Guess what this is? Go on, guess.
It's wrought iron, probably from a chimney stack on an old stove.
Well, I suppose it could be.
Christ, she's good.
How did she know that?
My grandfather used to work in a foundry.
That doesn't quite explain it, but check my worm out.
Take a look at this, Nico.
That's disgusting, Georges. Why are you carrying it around with you?
I don't know. I just can't seem to part with it.
I like to have a worm next to me, have a worm. I think that's probably why.
Would you like a biscuit?
Gourmet dog? Have you been eating those things, Georges?
Sure, they're great.
I think George has gone a bit nuts.
Do you have any theories about this stone?
I think that design represents a dog, a Mexican dog.
So, this is the sacred Chihuahua stone? Sheesh. Take a look at this.
Mon Dieu! Where did you get that kind of money?
It's not mine. I found that statement at Ubier's house.
And I'm just telling you about it now, for some reason.
Take a look at this.
An eclipse of the sun. Why the sudden interest in astronomy?
I found the cutting in Ubier's house.
Apparently, it's only visible from Central America.
Oh, we might get to see that. Okay, right. So let's have a chat with this odd chap here.
It was one of Conchita's posse of hunks.
They're all hunks, are they? That's debatable, I'd say.
Hi. Good afternoon and welcome to Consolidated Mining. If you are planning to stay in Quaramonte City, may I recommend the Consolidated Mining Experience, an interactive hands-on tour of one of our deepest mines, with talking tour guides available in 3 different languages.
A tour of a mine.
Well, this is a mining company. What else did you expect?
Fair enough.
Do you know where I could find Senor Karzak?
No, senor.
Boom.
Do you know anything about the eclipse that's due soon?
Me? No, senor.
Oh, that was a bloody lot of help.
How come you're not wearing any pants?
I feel more alert without them. Kind of perky.
And your boss doesn't mind?
She suggested it.
Dirty lady. Okay, is there anything we can pilfer? I do like stealing when I can. Oh, cupboard. Did it say cupboard? No, Conchita. Ah, there is a cupboard. Okay.
It was a store cupboard.
Get in there. She ain't gonna like it.
Keep out of there. That's where the explosives are stored.
Crikey. Right, if we ever need dynamite later, we know where to find it. Okay, we got 3 secretaries. Are we going to talk to all of them?
A disgustingly handsome man.
You better believe it. Oh,
Ever heard of a guy called Karzak?
Can't you see I'm busy? If I don't finish this stock report, the boss will be mad as hell.
Are you looking forward to the eclipse of the sun?
Not especially. Are you?
I don't know. I've never seen one. All I know about eclipses is that you shouldn't try to view them with the naked eye.
Please. Go away and let me get on with my work.
How rude. There was an eclipse. I remember we saw one in 1999 in the southwest. Predictably, it was very overcast, so we didn't see it, but it was a total eclipse, so it all went very dark. It was a very odd experience.
I couldn't understand why the female owner had surrounded herself with men like this.
I could hazard a guess. Talk to him.
Ever hear of a guy called Karzak?
No, sir.
Did you know there's an eclipse of the sun in a few weeks' time?
Yeah, Joe told me about it. He's having a party and we're all invited. Me and the boys are dressing up as evil monks.
Yeah?
Cool. Yeah.
Cool.
Sounds like my kind of pie. Okay. One last one to talk to.
The guy was working away like an automaton. Ever heard of a guy called Karzak?
No.
Boom.
Do you know anything about the eclipse?
Yes, and I'm really looking forward to seeing it. I heard it's going to be pretty spectacular.
It's in a few weeks' time, isn't it?
9 days.
Thanks.
Okay, a bit more information on the eclipse. Right, so after all that, I imagine that's it for this room. However, I will talk to Conchita one more time, just in case. Sometimes other things are thrown up.
I had nothing else to talk about.
Or not. Right, let's talk to Nico. I've got nothing to say to her.
There was nothing else I wanted to talk.
Yeah, whatever.
There was nothing else I wanted to.
Okay, that's it for now then. Can't get that cupboard open with her there. Wait a second. Okay. Right. So, the only thing that's left... There's another lady over there, so... I'll just... no, that's fine. You bastard! Excuse me. Right, this looks like a tour guide, maybe? Oh no, please.
Mrs. Henderson.
Aha,
Boy, this is some coincidence, huh?
from the
When
first
you've
game.
been married to a fruitcake like Dwayne as long as I have, you stop believing in coincidence.
I'd met Pearl and Dwayne on the other side of the globe in Syria. He was an army veteran who suspected he was working for the CIA, but wasn't sure. She was less obviously deranged.
Nice to see familiar faces.
Is Dwayne here with you, Mrs. Henderson?
Why, sure, I couldn't leave him home alone. Since Dwayne came back from the war, we couldn't bear to be apart.
So, where is he now?
We ain't speaking.
Ah,
Why aren't you speaking to Dwayne?
Because he's an old spoil sport sourpuss. I want to visit one of those old pyramid places, but Dwayne says he has to stay in town.
Right. And you don't want to go on your own?
Well, there's no point in going to the pyramid if there's no one around to take my picture.
fair enough.
Is Dwayne still working for the CIA?
If he is, he doesn't know it. He's what they call a snoozer.
Don't you mean a sleeper?
No, this is different. He used to think he worked for them, but the psychotherapy cured him of that. What he doesn't realize is that now he really does work for them. At least that's the way I understood it.
It's confusing.
What brings you to Quaramonte, Pearl?
What takes me just about anywheres? The market.
You drove 2,000 miles to go shopping?
Shopping is my role in the economy of the Great Design, George.
Who says she drove?
What do you make of this stone, Pearl?
Oh, that's pretty. What's that thing supposed to be, a rabbit?
I believe it's a coyote.
Well, it sure is cute.
I was surprised she didn't ask me where she could buy one.
Nicole thought it was a dog, and he's sure it's a coyote.
What does this mean to you, Pearl?
What cute little feathers. Why, if you had two of those, they'd sure make nice earrings.
This isn't intended for frivolous personal adornment, Pearl. It's a dart tipped with a fast-acting, muscle-numbing poison.
Pardon me, I stand corrected, honey.
Chill, mate.
Sometimes I got the feeling that communication with Pearl was like sending signals out into space. Maybe, if you waited long enough, you'd get an intelligent answer back. But it was a long shot.
Okay, worm out. Oh, make her
Look at this, Pearl. A tequila worm.
Don't you bring that thing anywhere near me, honey. I swear I'll scream like a hog on a hot plate.
Take a look at this news cutting, Pearl.
You'll have to read it to me, George. I left my specs in a gay bar in Santa Barbara.
Well, it's about an eclipse of the sun, which is due to occur in a few weeks' time.
You'd think the government would warn us about these kind of things.
It's not dangerous or anything. Apparently, the best place to view the eclipse is right here in Quaramonte.
Oh, my.
Mm-hmm.
She didn't appear to be the slightest bit interested.
Damn.
What do you make of this statue, Pearl?
Hoo-wee, that's a spitting image of Dwayne's brother Sheridan. A little less body hair, maybe, but it's him all right.
New clue. It's Dwayne's brother. Okay, right.
Catch you later, Pearl.
I had a feeling that would be pointless, but you've got to explore every possibility. There's the police station. See if there's anything more over here. Oh, this is nice. Oh, look at this. Ah, there is someone there. Oh, it's Dwayne. Okay. Okay, we'll get in the... Go in here first.
Hey, Nico!
I hope there's not too many people in here to talk to. Not too bad.
I have done just as I have been instructed, Professor.
It's a nice place.
With the mine closed down, there'll be no one around to observe your excavation.
Good timing.
Ah, I have visitors.
Just remember what I told you, General. There's really no need to make a martyr out of that man.
Who the hell was that?
I'm sorry to keep you waiting, Senor. Welcome to Quaramonte.
Thanks. My name's George Stobart from California.
But what is this? An angel come down to earth.
Nicole Collard. Enchanté, mon général.
Goodness.
Pardon me, Senorita, but I couldn't help myself.
Look, we'd like to ask you a few questions.
You've come to the right place, Senor. Tourist information. General Graciento, at your service.
Oh my god. Check all that shit out. Now, what shall I... Yeah, go on then.
What do you think of these panties, General?
Oh god.
Oh boy, fabuloso.
I thought we might
They're
like
yours
them.
if you'll tell me all you know about Karzak.
Karzak? I never heard of him.
Saved us
Do I get
asking about
panties
that.
now? I told you all I know.
You told me nothing.
And they've taken that option away. Good.
This is the tourist office? It says police on the sign outside.
It is both, Senor. I am a man of many parts.
I can see that, General.
Okay.
I hear there was an accident at the mine a few months ago.
That's correct.
A lot of men killed, weren't there?
A few.
30?
Barely 1% of the working population.
Is it true there's a restriction on music in Quaramonte?
Yes, there is. An emergency measure introduced by Nuestra Senora.
Folk music is a link with the past for some of these people. Take away their musical roots and what do they got left?
Easy listening.
You think easy listening could replace a musical heritage hundreds of years old?
Why not? It happened in your country.
Fair point.
Are there any ruins around the city?
Of course, Senor. Quaramonte has everything.
I have a friend who wants to visit an historical site.
Ronaldo will only be too pleased to conduct a guided tour. When he's dealt with today's paperwork, of course.
Okay, that could be our way out of here.
Who was the guy you were talking to when we arrived?
Professor Ubier, a visitor, senor, like yourselves.
Did you say Ubier?
Si, senor. Professor Ubier, a French archaeologist.
What's Ubier doing in Quaramonte?
Researching our
business.
rich and glorious past, senor. The professor is planning an expedition to some Mayan ruins. He came to see me to get an excavation permit.
Okay.
We've had enough of Quaramonte and we want out.
No, we
Am I
don't.
stopping you?
The guy at the docks tells me I need an exit visa.
Ask Ronaldo. He'll make the arrangements. That's what he's here for.
Okay, that's where we get our brown card.
Would you like a biscuit?
Are you trying to bribe me?
Well, every man has his price.
Mine is more than a dog cookie, Senor Stobart.
Have you ever seen anything like this before?
That's a native carving, isn't it? Where did you get it?
We picked it up in the market as a souvenir.
Fast reactions there, Nico.
Take a look at this label.
Quick thinking.
Si, senor. Condor Transglobal.
Can you tell me where to find their offices?
No, senor. I never heard of them, and neither did Ronaldo.
The lady at the mining company told us a ship belonging to Condor was here recently.
Conchita Garcia is crazy. If there had been a ship, do you think I wouldn't have noticed?
Are you sure you never heard of Condor?
Oh, yes.
The company is registered here in Quaramonte City.
You are mistaken, senorita.
The musicians out in the square say that a ship flying the Condor flag was birthed here.
They are simple peasants. They will go along with anything you say in the hopes of parting you from your money.
Something tells me this bloke is a lying bastard.
Condor is run by Karzak, isn't it?
Wrong again, senor. Karzak has nothing to do with anything called Condor. Whoever he is.
Do you keep a record of companies registered in Quaramonte?
Of course, senorita. Unfortunately, all the records were destroyed by a flash flood.
It's convenient.
Do you know anything about the forthcoming eclipse, General?
Such things do not interest me, senor.
Rightio, that's all that.
I'll be back.
Better believe it. Looks like cigar case there. Papers. That's what the other chap brought over.
A couple of special offer letters were strewn across the desk.
Yes,
I had
please.
no need for junk mail, especially someone else's.
Damn. Yeah, these screens are quite interesting. There's some kind of program going on. That's quite odd. There. Let's have a look at them. See if there's anything else. Oh, he's got a little mini bar there. That's what I'd have. Safe.
A safe was tucked under the desk. The safe was undoubtedly locked. It was a computer monitor with some kind of outdated game displayed on it.
Wonder what that is. Looks like Space Invaders. Play it. Oh, that'd be good if you could play it. No, not that, you tit.
I didn't have time to get sidetracked by playing computer games. The television was showing what appeared to be a low-budget soap. A tall man with long blonde hair was shouting at a woman who was naked apart from a towel.
That's my kind of program,
I
right
decided to leave the television switched on.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
It was the map which the general had been showing to Professor Ubier.
Oh, that's the way out.
Senor. Leave that child alone.
Alright. We need this bugger out of here, don't we? So we can go through all his stuff. Is that a spittoon or a potty? Filing cabinet. See if we can get in there.
A filing cabinet stood in the corner. The filing cabinet was probably locked.
You're making too many assumptions, Georgie. Is there anything else over here? Oh no, that's the way out. Shit. Ugh, don't. Right.
A gloomy passage led to the rear of the building.
Right, we might be able to go out of there. Stop walking around. Crikey.
He had the eyes of a cocker spaniel set in a face like a deflated souffle. I couldn't help wondering what had driven him to work for a man like the General. Hi, I'm George Stobart.
Hello, senor. How can I help you?
Right. I'll just go for it arbitrarily. Start this way.
You know anything about this eclipse?
No, senor. El General keeps me in the dark about most things.
Little joke there.
Do you recognize this statue?
Tezcatlipoca, the night wind. Take it away, senor. That stone is cursed.
They all think it's something else. But all of them bad.
Would you like a gourmet dog snack biscuit?
I would love one, senor. But I would have a problem with my teeth.
Toothache?
No, senor. If the General catches me eating on duty, he'll knock them out.
Bloody hell, he's strict
Are there
bugger.
any ancient pyramids near Quaramonte?
Si, senor. But it's not very impressive. It's in ruins.
That's perfect. Would you be willing to give a guided tour of the ruins?
I can't. The General would have a fit if I left all this paperwork.
I'm trying to get out of Quaramonte.
If I had $1 for every time I heard that, I'd be able to buy back half my family.
Never mind them. What about my visa?
We don't take visa.
I didn't ask if you take a visa. I want you to give me a visa.
I can't help you, senor. I don't understand these things.
Shit. We're stuck here. Forever.
So long.
Okay, right. So, can't get into the filing cabinet. Have we missed anything? Lots of nice things, but... Okay, let's see if we can go out the back.
I wasn't going to try investigating the passage while the General was sat there.
Right, it's all about getting him the hell out of here. Not quite sure how we'll accomplish that, but let's go and talk to Dwayne. Likely to be a pointless endeavour, but... Oh, look at that skull over there.
Why did you show him the stone?
I thought maybe he might know something about it.
Well, he does now, for sure. He knows we have it.
Shit.
Did you notice that chart on the police station wall?
Yes, it looked like a map to me, but I couldn't make out the details.
Whatever it was, the General didn't want us to see it. You came on a little strong with the General.
I was merely flattering his ego, Georges. Every man has his Achilles heel.
Maybe, but that guy's weakness isn't in his foot. That man we saw talking to the General was Oubier. Didn't you recognize him?
I never met him, remember? The guy I called in Paris claimed to be Oubier, but he sounded nothing like the man in the police station. Maybe the professor really is innocent.
Nah, it's too much of a coincidence that he's here in Quaramonte.
Good thinking, George. Right, let's go over here then. Last bit to do, perhaps. Oh, hello. It's Oubier.
It was that suspect archaeologist, Oubier.
You better believe it.
Professor Oubier?
Yes? Who are you?
My name is Stobart. George Stobart.
I thought that face was familiar. Remember me, George? Dwayne Henderson.
Hi, Dwayne. Just a moment. I have a few questions to ask the professor here.
Just a few. Shitting hell.
Does the name Karzak mean anything to you?
Yes, I know him. In fact, if it wasn't for Kazak, I wouldn't be here.
What?
He's financing my expedition.
Okay, he might be innocent then.
Tell me about your wife, Professor.
Please, I don't want to talk about her.
Did you shoot her?
You shot her, didn't you?
No. I loved Carol. She meant the world to me.
Yeah, I should have probably shown slightly more tact there, but I thought I'd go straight for the bloody gun.
What do you know about my girlfriend's abduction?
I don't know what you're talking about.
She was invited to your mansion in Paris.
Not by me, she wasn't. I haven't been home for nearly 7 months.
Have you ever employed a Central American butler or servant?
I've never employed any kind of servant, monsieur.
He sounds innocent to me.
Would you like a biscuit?
No, thank you.
You should, they're good. I can't get enough of these things. Can you tell me anything about this stone?
Where did you get that?
That's my business.
How much do you want for it?
It's not for sale.
Yeah, man.
Can you identify this statue, Professor?
Oh, yes. Tezcatlipoca, the Lord of Darkness.
Another name.
A Central American god, right?
A supreme deity. Tezcatlipoca means, literally, smoking mirror. There. You see the mirror shield in his left hand? The Mayans believed he could look into the mirror and see into the hearts of men. He was the wind which came howling in the night in search of victims. And victims they gave him by the thousand.
Human sacrifices?
Men, women, children, animals, anything that bled. The steps of his temple ran red with the blood of sacrifices. The Mayans have a legend that says he'll return one day. I hope I'm not around to see it.
Whoa. Spooky.
Do you see this label?
Yes. It refers to a company named Condor. What of it?
I traced that company here to Quaramonte. Do you know where I can find the offices of Condor Transglobal?
The company no longer exists. They went bankrupt recently.
Interesting.
I have proof that you are directly involved with Condor.
I used them as shippers to transport artifacts to a gallery in Paris. Beyond that, I have no connection with the company, which, as I said, no longer exists.
Take a look at this, Professor. What have you got to say about that?
Where did you get this?
Never mind that. How do you explain these withdrawals?
I left my financial affairs in the hands of my secretary.
Including the withdrawal of funds in cash from your personal account?
I trust Gwyneth implicitly.
And why Marseille? Why the very place my girlfriend was taken?
That's obvious, Stobart. We are both the victims of the same devious plot.
What plot?
I have no idea.
I'm just gonna stay standing here with my hand against this.
Do you know anything about this eclipse, Professor?
Of course. It's not the reason I'm here in Quaramonte, but I'm looking forward to seeing it all the same.
What's your interest in the eclipse, Professor?
Oh, it's purely a layman's curiosity. History's my subject, not astronomy. But I've been fascinated by the movements of the heavenly bodies since I was a child. I wouldn't miss a total eclipse for the world.
Does the eclipse have some special significance for
Where's
you?
George
For
going
me?
with this?
No. For the ancient Mayans, it marked the end of the Fifth Age.
Perhaps we should be celebrating.
Ah, no. The end of each age heralds destruction on a global scale.
Bloody hell.
The fifth is the final age, ending in the total destruction of the Earth.
Oh, that's not bloody good, is it? Oh, cheerio. Okay, right. Okay, sorry, I had to have a slight break there to have my lunch. Let's continue. Right, so the only thing is, they've got the truck there.
It was a beat-up old wreck of an army truck.
Looks a bit like the one from the first game. That was
Stealing
green.
trucks wasn't my style.
I didn't ask you to do that, old chum.
It was Pearl's husband, Dwayne.
Hell. Yep.
What do you think of these panties, Dwayne?
Lord, hot stuff, George. You buy those for your girl?
No, a guy we knew in Paris bought them for her.
Oh, you're a threesome then. Why are you looking at me like that, George?
Forget it.
That could happen in Broken Sword 3.
Would you like a biscuit, Dwayne?
Oh no, those gourmet dog snacks bring me out in a rash.
You've tried them?
They were on special offer. Pearl bought a whole crate. When I asked her if she was thinking of keeping a dog too, she just laughed.
If I recall correctly, that's a different voice to the previous Dwayne. He was more of a drawl before. Well, hello there, George. A bit like that.
Would you like to borrow my lucky piece of coal, Dwayne?
What's so lucky about it?
Well, we made it to Quaramonte in one piece.
When you've been here a few days, you won't look on that as luck.
Are you still working for... you know who?
Who's that, George? You know I'm retired.
Oh, nothing. Forget it. I confused you with somebody else.
Oh, I do that all the time.
Very tactful, George.
Do you think the general was involved with Condor?
Hell no. And if he's a general, I'm a Buddhist. No, that fella's just a mouthpiece for the real power in Quaramonte.
Quaramonte.
So the general is nothing but a puppet?
He's like Pinocchio before he met the Blue Rinse Fairy. Strictly strings and wood.
Who's pulling the strings?
His mother. Better known as La Presidenta, the dictator.
Does the name Karzak mean anything to you?
Sounds like a comic book villain to me, son.
He's the man behind Condor, and the rat who kidnapped Nico.
You know, the first time I met you, I was deeply impressed with your naive simplicity. I said to Pearl, if we ever had kids, I would have wanted a boy like George. But I underestimated you, son.
Did you know that traditional music is illegal in Quaramonte?
Is that so? Seems reasonable to me.
No, really. The leader of the band in the square has been imprisoned just because of the music he played.
I don't know who you've been talking to, but that fella, Miguel, he's an agitator.
What's the real reason the musician was imprisoned?
Handed out subversive literature at the mines. That so-called general was waiting for Miguel when he got back into town. Marched him off to jail at gunpoint on a charge of inciting a riot.
The plot thickens.
I spoke to Pearl earlier.
Yeah? Did she mention that we had a kind of falling out?
Yes, she did.
She'll get over it.
That's the spirit.
Do you know anything about a shipping company called Condor Transglobal?
I never heard of it, son.
Uh-huh.
Did you drive all the way down here?
Hell no. Pearl did the driving while I followed the maps. The way she handled the wheel, you'd think she'd been trucking half her life.
Crikey.
What's in the truck, Dwayne?
Oh, just camping equipment. Sleeping bags and tents. Me and Pearl always hankered after a taste of the great outdoors.
Aren't you worried about camping out in a tropical jungle?
We had a trial run in West Virginia. This'll be a breeze in comparison.
Sounded a bit dodgy talking about what was in the back. Could be something else in there. Chock full of condoms, perhaps.
It was the guy I'd seen talking to the general.
Yeah, we've established that. Just going to see if there's anything more we can say.
I had nothing else to...
No? Okay. Right, I saw a bit of movement over here, so... Yeah, oh, hello. He ain't got no legs.
He was a friendly-looking guy. Hi, I'm George Stobart.
Yep.
What do you think of these panties? Awesome. You wear them?
No, someone sent them to my girlfriend.
Thoughtful.
What do you think of these panties?
What can you tell me about the mining company?
The general closed down one of their mines after the explosion.
Lots of folks lost their lives. I was lucky.
That's him.
I only lost my legs.
You heard about him?
Can you tell me anything about this stone?
That's obsidian. It's a volcanic rock which has cooled so fast that...
Yeah. Look, I'm not interested in geology.
I am.
You're not. I suppose you want to know about the carved picture on it.
That's right.
Then the guy you should talk to is the professor. He's over there, talking to the bozo in the truck.
Already have done.
Do you know what this statue represents?
Should do. I used to carve things like that to sell to tourists. But it scared people around here, so I stopped.
Do you recognize the design on this label?
Why, sure. That's the Condor Trans-Global Shipping Company logo.
Do they have an office in Quaramonte?
No, but they ship out from here.
That's what I thought. Did you see the ship with the Condor flag?
No.
But the dock is just the other side of the square.
Might as well be the other side of the moon.
Okay.
Have you heard about the eclipse of the sun?
Sure, I'm having a party to celebrate
it's his
it.
party.
Drop by.
Really?
Sure. Plenty of food, plenty of wine, and everyone's invited, except the general.
Yeah, he can fuck off.
Why don't you want the general at your party?
Because if he comes, he'll bring those damned music albums from the 70s.
Sounds good. Okay, right, so... Oh, we can go down here. Or are we just going to pop out the other end? Yeah, that's exactly what's going to happen. Okay. I'm stuck. Now what? I guess we need to find a way of getting the general out of the police station. Pearl's here. She may be able to help, perhaps. Yeah, look at that.
I hear you drove all the way to Quaramonte. In a truck.
That's right. You would not believe the state of some of those roads. Makes me downright sad to think there's still some places you can't reach in an automobile. In this day and age, you'd think there'd be decent highways just about anywhere folk choose to go.
Have you met the guy who calls himself the General?
No, I haven't. Is he a real general?
I guess so. He wears a lot of medals on his chest. The wrong side of his chest. At least for any army I'd ever seen.
No
Catch you later,
further.
Paul.
I wonder if we can still talk like this.
She wouldn't have been interested.
No.
Catch you later, Pearl.
Ah, for God's sake. Right, I'll tell you what. Let's try...
Hey, Nico.
back in here. And the bugger's still there. But let's see if we've got any other options. Okay.
I'd like to visit your prisoner.
Condemned prisoners aren't allowed visitors.
Condemned?
To death. He is to be executed. Knowing my luck, I will probably have to shoot him myself.
Amnesty International is going to hear about this. I thought Miguel was arrested for playing the wrong kind of music.
Si, senor, he was.
And that carries the death penalty?
No. You think we're crazy? While being questioned, he confessed to being an anti-government agent.
Right.
So long.
So there's cells here behind there. Okay, let's chat with him again.
Do you have a map of Quaramonte?
A map? I'm sorry, senor, but I don't.
What about the one on the wall?
Ah, that is an archaeological survey map, senor. Not suitable for tourists.
Booger.
I'll be back.
But your sweet ass we will. Guess what? We're stuck. I'm stuck. Wait. Let's talk to Nico.
There was nothing else I wanted to do.
I don't know about that. May have to end this episode if I can't find anything to do. I hate having to go around talking to everyone again. I might go back in there and talk to the Conchita, or whatever she's called.
Go away.
Whoa. Goat. Right, let's give the goat some pannies. No. Okay, right, let's go up here. Hey, Nico! Oh, he didn't call over this time. Hello.
Do you know Professor Ubier?
Yes. I understand he is about to embark on an archaeological expedition. He hired some equipment from me earlier today.
I overheard him talking to the general. I think they're working together.
What? If I'd known that, I wouldn't have hired out the equipment. Now, why would the general be interested in an archaeologist?
Archaeologists again. They featured prominently in the previous game. Oh, God.
There was nothing else I wanted to ask the guy.
I want to see his weird phone. Right, I'll just talk to one of them just to see if this.
There was nothing else.
No. Okay, let's go. Right. Any ideas? Any ideas? See if there's anyone else over here. Let's talk to this woman randomly. Can we go?
Do you recognize this statue?
Por Dios, put it away. You will bring bad luck to Quaramonte.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's it, isn't it? Yeah, there's nothing more there, is there? The last thing I'll do is talk to this guard again. He doesn't. Well, I'll try him since I'm there already.
That guy just didn't look like he was going to help me.
Fair enough. Am I missing anything? Hello?
Nuestra Señora is la Presidenta, right?
Si, senor. The First Lady of Quaramonte.
I guess that's her picture I've seen on the posters, huh?
That's her. Quite a looker, no?
If you like big, middle-aged military women.
Si, senor. I do.
Who doesn't?
So, what has La Presidenta done for this country, apart from emasculating its music?
Take a look around you, senor. The splendid docks, the walk-in shopping mall. But most of all, she has brought prosperity.
Where?
For the first time in the history of Quaramonte, we have an export trade.
Okay. Walk-in shopping mall? Where the hell's that? Maybe this. Okay, right. Tell you what, let's talk to the band again about their missing chap.
Tell me about the general. You know, the guy in charge around here.
We don't want to talk about him, senor.
How come? No one can hear you. Well, only that old goat.
In Quaramonte, we have a saying. Don't tell your old goat what you don't want your wife to know.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
Well, that was bloody pointless. Right. We're in trouble here, chaps. We are in trouble. Unless there's a... Oh, wait a minute. So the... Oh, hello. Yeah, I was just thinking this would be the jail. Oh, we can look in there.
It was one of the windows of the jail.
Look in there.
The cell was vacant.
Uh-huh.
There was a forlorn-looking guy asleep on the floor of the jail. It was Miguel, the pipe player. Hey, Miguel! He didn't hear me.
We got something that will make noise? No.
There was a forlorn... It was Miguel.
Ubier's gone.
Have you really never heard of Condor?
Of course I have, son. Matter of fact, it was old Dwayne's investigation scared him off.
Did you find any evidence of Condor's drug smuggling operations?
Drugs? Hell no! Condor was a cover for the illegal export of Mayan artifacts.
So who was behind Condor Transglobal?
It was registered in the name of Edan.
Did you get the guy?
I don't think he ever existed. Edan backwards spells Nady, Spanish for nobody.
That's interesting.
Maybe I'm wrong, but you seemed kind of evasive when I asked you about what you had in that truck before.
That's what I thought.
Damn right I was being evasive. I couldn't talk in front of the foreign national, see? George, I'm on a top secret classified mission for Uncle Sam. This truck is a rolling bomb. 400 pounds of nitrate fertilizer with a plastique initiator.
What?
I'll hear the bang in China. Gee, I'm really looking forward to this.
That's mental.
Is Miguel the reason you're here?
Pretty smart, George. I was supposed to make contact with him. By the time I found him, though, he was in jail. I've been trying to figure out a way to get him out since then.
Sounds good to me. Count me in.
Good man, George. All I need is a detonator.
How come you brought a truckload of explosives but no detonator?
Call me old-fashioned, but I say packing trunks is woman's work. I left the packing to Pearl, and I can't find a darn thing. Just hope she remembered to bring my denture polish. I'd sure hate to arrive back in the States with tar on my teeth.
God forbid. Right, you know where we're going to find a detonator? A detonator? Just talk to him quick, but it's going to be in the mining company office.
I had nothing.
No, thought you might say that. Alright, let's go this way, it's probably quicker. How the hell are we going to get her out of the way, though? Maybe Nico would... We'll talk to Nico if we can find her. There she is.
There was nothing else I want.
Like hell. Okay. This is going to be a long drawn out affair. We know what we want. We know what we need. We can't get in there. Wait a minute. There's a photocopy of that. Let's talk to her. Aha.
Do you have any kind of detonating device in stock?
Sure. They're kept in that cupboard.
I don't suppose you have one spare.
I can't simply give you a device like that, no without a damn good reason.
The general has a chart in his office, which he was discussing with Ubier.
Perhaps that chart will tell us where they're heading.
Maybe, but I can't get anywhere near it while the general and his sidekick are there.
And? God's sake. She ain't gonna let me have it like that.
Hey! Stay out of that cupboard.
Let's talk to him for shits and giggles.
I guess a mining company must use explosives, right?
Not in the accounts and ledger section, to my knowledge.
Okay, I might be able to ask all of these then.
Do you know where I could find a detonator?
Sure. The cupboard behind the boss. But she won't let you have it.
I'll use my charm.
This I gotta see.
I'm looking for a detonator.
Oh my, that's dangerous. I mean, are you qualified to handle those things? I don't know how you can work with explosives. I'd be too scared of blowing myself up. That's why I work in an office. Mind you, clerical duties are not as safe as you might think. You know those things you use to remove staples? You know, staple removers?
Look, I sympathize, but I've heard enough of this crap.
George is getting really pissed.
Do you keep detonators in the
This
office?
is totally pointless.
I don't know. I'm new here. In fact, I started this morning. I don't have a clue what I'm supposed to be doing. Are you familiar with accounting software?
Yeah, sure. Which package are you using?
It's called Link. The guy who wrote it must be a lunatic. Every time I save a file, it plays a silly tune, and a little cartoon piglet dances across the display.
So what's the problem?
Well, none, I guess. But it's not what I'd expect from a professional accounting package.
Okay, that was pointless. I'll try one more time, but I think this is a dead end.
I had nothing.
Yep. Okay. Talk to Nicole again, just in case. Who's just aimlessly walking around.
Could you distract the general while I took a look at that chart?
You're kidding. Did you see the way he was leering at me?
Yeah, you'd make a great snake charmer. Come on, 5 minutes is all I need.
Well, maybe. But it's your harebrained scheme. You do the talking.
So we have to do things in a certain order. I mean, we talked to her earlier and she wouldn't say anything, so yeah. Now it's proceeding. Just going for it. Oh, I've got to start it off apparently.
My girlfriend has a favor she wants to ask you, General.
For you, my dear. Anything.
Crikey, he's a creepy looking bugger, isn't he?
I've changed my mind.
Oh, no, you haven't. She's embarrassed about asking you for an interview, General.
An interview with me? Fabuloso!
Well, I want to write a story about you.
You hear that, Ronaldo? An exclusive glossy spread about your beloved general.
Si, Signor General.
Look after things here. I'm going back to my apartment and I don't want to be disturbed.
I'll get you for this, George Toba.
Don't worry. If you're gone for more than a couple of hours, I'll come and get you.
Bloody hell.
A couple of hours?
It's nuts. Okay, let's get this chart.
No, 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 Signor.
For God's sake.
General said nobody must see that chart.
He won't know unless you tell him.
You don't know him, Signor. He will worm it out of me as easily as he de-waxes his ear.
Okay. I'd have to get rid of him.
For God's sake.
Would you take my friend to the ruins now the General's gone?
I'd be honored, Signor.
Thanks. I'll go get her.
That's... Who's she called? At the front. Pearl, that's right. Got a
Do you
detonator.
know where I
on
could
it?
buy a detonator?
Did Dwayne put you up to this by any chance?
Hey, come on, I was kidding. Did you think I was serious?
I know what you boys are like when you get together and make plans. Dwayne says he could solve all the world's problems if he had enough missiles.
Yeah, we want to blow shit up.
Did you know that the truck was full of explosives?
Whatever gave you that idea, as if I couldn't guess?
Your husband. He was exaggerating, wasn't he?
Sometimes I wonder how I'm gonna cope with Dwayne's over-fertile imagination.
I've made the arrangements for your visit to the temple, Pearl.
Oh, that's just great, George. Why don't you come too, honey?
I'd love to, but right now I have to save the world.
Okay, we're getting somewhere. Can get on that safe as well.
Listen, sweetie. I'm looking for an official guide to take me to the old pyramid.
For a lovely lady, I would go to the ends of the earth. For you, I will go as far as the pyramid and back. But what about your husband?
What he doesn't know won't hurt him. Let's go, Beanpole.
Okay. Okay. This is what I like.
As Pearl and Ronaldo set out for the ruined pyramid, I prepared to search the police station.
Right, let's do this. That's my first.
The filing
protocol.
cabinet was probably locked.
Oh, for God's sake. Spittoon ping doodle doodle doo. Yep, I'll have a bit of this.
It looked like a geological survey map showing the land to the southeast of Quaramonte City.
Down there.
About 60 miles inland and upstream was an area marked Teoculcan.
Nice little animation on the drawstring there. Hello. Keep sucking it back in again. Right, let's have a look at
The
this.
safe was undoubtedly
Oh,
locked.
for God's sake.
I decided I had no need.
Right, nothing more there. Oh, could do with a drink. Okay, we should be able to go in here then. Indeed. New place. They're more like cages than cells. Okay, let's have a look around. Light.
Someone had thoughtfully provided little shades for the light bulbs. The rest of the prison area looked like an English public toilet.
Like an English public toilet. Right.
It was Miguel, the musician.
It's got a noose there. Yeah.
I'm George Stobart. You're Miguel the musician, aren't you?
Ex-musician, senor. My career is finished.
Nice voice.
Going to jail could be the boost your career needed.
Senor, I would rather die than live with this shame.
Have you heard of a guy called Karzak?
Yes. The old man spoke of him.
The foreigner? Professor Ubier?
That's right. This man Karzak is Ubier's boss.
Why is that noose hanging from the bars?
Ronaldo strung it up for me to hang myself.
Oh, Christ.
Don't cry for me, Senor Stubborn. When I am dead, the goddess will take my soul to rest in paradise.
It was a length of rope, knotted in a hangman's noose. I couldn't reach the noose.
No lock to speak of. Can hear voices in the background. What the hell do I do now?
He wouldn't be in.
No, that's quite limited what we can do here.
It was a length of.
I think that's all we can do there. What am I missing? Well, we know now what's on that map, so yeah, she might give us a detonator now that we know the location of the whatever that site is, perhaps.
I got a good look at that chart in the police station. It's a map of Quaramonte.
Does it tell us where Ubier is heading?
Yeah, a place called Teoculcan.
That's the site of the mine. I wonder why they're being so secretive about Ubier's plans. One thing's for sure. If the general's involved, they're up to no good. I'd like to talk to that musician Miguel. Take the detonator and get him out of that jail.
Aha. Here we go. Now we're talking. Right, let's get out of here. Right, let's blow the bloody doors off. Just chat to them very quickly. Seems as they're his friend, they may.
I had nothing else to talk.
No. Bugger. No matter. Right, let's blow this shit up.
Here is the detonator, Dwayne.
Keep your voice down, George. You want everyone to know. You'd best go and warn Miguel that the U.S. cavalry's on the way.
Okay.
Doesn't seem to be in much of a hurry, but go. So far, not having too many problems here. Sure, that won't last for long.
Hey, Miguel.
What is it? What is happening?
We're getting out of here.
Who's we? They've sent the Delta Force?
Nope.
The Impossible Missions Force?
Don't make me sick. Much better.
Who then?
A retired greetings card salesman from Ohio.
I'm doomed.
Oh shit.
You're not the only one.
I should have known you'd be trouble the moment I saw you.
Look,
Oh, dear.
I can explain everything.
Get in that cell. Now.
Okay.
And what if I refuse?
He'll shoot you.
Okay, here I am, going quietly into the cell.
See, I don't know if you can die on this game.
Very wise. Not Americano scum.
One of the reasons I hate
Whoa.
guns so much is the way they make people so damned impolite.
I hope you're enjoying your vacation, Senor Stobart.
Go polish your weapon, Ronaldo.
Yeah.
This was part of your plan, right?
Well, in a manner of speaking, no. I was all out of ideas. It was up to Nico now.
Ah.
So, here we are.
You've changed.
I thought I would slip into something more comfortable.
The stench of cheap cologne rolled over me like tear gas.
So, what do you want to know about me? Ask and I will answer. I will deny you nothing.
This could get very creepy.
I am a very giving person.
How nice for your friends.
Your eyes are glittering like stars.
His damn cologne was making my eyes water.
This is getting decidedly dodgy.
I was running out of sofa.
Break his neck.
As spirited as you are beautiful, I admire that.
As long as he admired it from afar.
Okay, apologies. Another call of nature. Let's get back on it. There's lots of things here.
It was a portrait of some thug in a uniform.
That's his mum, isn't it?
I didn't want the picture.
Look at his face.
It was General Graciento in full-on lounge lizard mode. Cutting-edge technology in 1978, at any rate.
Yeah, before my birth. Good vintage.
I didn't want to watch a lot of tawdry soap operas. A stuffed swordfish. On close inspection, I noticed that the swordfish was peppered with machine gun bullet holes. The general was a real sportsman, and no mistake.
That's one way to kill a fish. Right, something tells me we're not going to just be able to walk out. There's a record player there. Ooh, lava lamp.
A lava lamp. Hip in a retro way. I had no doubt the general thought it was hip, full stop.
Fucking is. I used to have a lava lamp.
I didn't want the lava lamp.
Is it just me, or does she sound permanently disinterested?
A tiger skin lay on the floor. The tiger was beyond help.
Beyond help. Nice view there. Oh, that's nice. Check that out. It's a nice view. Nothing clickable. I guess that's down in the square, maybe? Could we go down there? No. Okay, looks like we're going to have to talk to the bugger. Unless we can just walk out. Ah.
Is that a lava lamp?
Sure, it's more impressive in the dark. I'll close the blinds.
Oh, God.
No, don't do that. Not on such a beautiful day.
Crikey. Oh my God, look at it. That's slightly dodgy. Good stuff playing on the telly. Good Lord.
Who's the guy with the hat and the fat cigar?
My mother.
Big fish. Catch it yourself?
Catch it. Fishing poles are for children.
Then how did... Are those bullet holes?
2 magazines on full automatic. It put up quite a fight.
Blew the fucker away.
That tiger skin. You didn't kill it yourself, did you?
Alas, no. I had to import a synthetic one from the United States. It is very comfortable to lie on naked.
Oh my God.
Unfortunately, I'm allergic to man-made fibers.
Bloody hell.
Mom!
What is going on here?
Nothing, Mom. I was...
I'm in uniform. And when I'm in uniform, it's...
Madame la Presidente, sorry, Madame la Presidente.
Now, what is going on here?
Nothing, Madame la Presidente. I was just showing my friend Nico some of the cool stuff I've got.
Hi.
Good afternoon, señorita. And just what are your intentions toward my son?
Intentions? We were just talking.
How nice. She has good bone structure now. Has she any brains?
She's a reporter.
Is she? And what sort of questions has she been asking?
Inane
I'm
one
a
so far.
freelance photojournalist. I do lifestyle features.
For what sort of magazines?
It looked safest to play dumb with good bone structure. Haya, Lifestyle of the Super Rich and Vainglorious, Envy Magazine.
Excellent. Raoul, you've chosen well for a change.
It was pretty obvious who pulled the strings around here. I hope George was making good use of the time I was buying him.
And then it goes.
When you were in this band of yours, you used to play that song for 2 hours?
Yeah, we were really famous at our college. Still, ours wasn't as good as the original version.
I have never heard that song before, yet I have no doubt that this must be true.
Hey! Hey, George!
Dwayne Henderson. Boy, am I ever glad to see you. Get to the American consul and tell him I've been imprisoned without charge.
Get real, George. He was the previous occupant of that cell you're in. We're gonna have to use good old American know-how to get you out of there.
Uh-oh.
That, and this truck full of explosives I've got here.
Dwayne, listen to me. You'll kill all of us.
You're such a naysayer, George. It'll go like clockwork. Negative to negative, it's positive to you gotta get the bare copper wire here. Let me just, damn. All right, I'll just hook that up. All right, there we go. Okay, just a minute. I've got to get to a safe distance.
Quick, Miguel, hit the mattress.
You have strange customs up north.
Here we go.
Too late.
Oh dear. Oh, that's no bloody good.
Are we dead yet?
Horse shit.
What happened to the explosives?
There ain't no explosives. My dumbass supplier must have given me organic fertilizer instead of chemical. All I got here is 400 pounds of lightly fried horse apples.
That's a lovely image, Dwayne. Never mind, I'll think of something.
Oh no. Oh dear.
Solid bars protected the small window. I wasn't getting out that way.
This is something I love about adventure games, is being stuck in a cell. And it's a theme that repeats quite often. Curse of Enchantia, you begin in a cell. Lure of the Temptress, begin in a cell. That's about it that I can think of.
I couldn't escape that way.
Okay. There's a lock.
It was the lock which held the door fastened. I didn't have the key to the lock.
Gonna have to pick the fucker. No. Dear.
I couldn't reach the noose.
Door.
The door was locked. That door looked pretty sturdy to me.
Mm-hmm. Oh, hello, what was that? Toilet.
My very own slop bucket. Already I was feeling institutionalized. I wasn't going to demean myself by using the bucket until I was desperate.
Okay. Light.
I couldn't reach the light. The light shades looked completely out of place.
They look quite nice. So, noose. Might have to have a chat with him.
Listen to me, Miguel. You give me that rope and I'll get us out of here. Is there somewhere you can hide from the General?
Of course. My friends have a boat ready to take me upriver. But how are you going to break out of here with just a short piece of rope?
I'm not sure. But I'll think of something.
I'm gonna have to think about it. God knows.
If your plan doesn't work, will you let me hang myself in peace?
That's the spirit. Okay, I'm thinking tie the rope to the bars of the window.
It was the piece of rope which Ronaldo had given to Miguel.
Unless we can combine it with something. With the coal lump.
Not such a good idea.
Okay. So, maybe with a window. Then
The door was locked.
Yeah, is that Dwayne? Yeah.
I had nothing else to ask him.
Oh.
Dwayne was waiting expectantly. I couldn't reach the light.
I'm not quite sure what's happened
The
here.
door was...
I can't see because he's standing in the way. Oh, okay, we've tied it to the...
The rope was securely tied to one of the bars.
So then give the other end to Dwayne.
Hey, Dwayne.
Yeah.
I want you to tie this rope to your truck and then drive forward. I'd had no idea whether this was really going to work, but I'd seen it in a black and white Western. Of course, Hopalong was using a horse and Dwayne had a 4-ton truck, but hey, the principle's sound.
Anything you say, George.
Good.
Please forgive my mother. She can be a little difficult.
She's watching softcore porn on the telly.
My feet, Raoul. Propose, you idiot.
Don't mind her. She just wants grandchildren.
Well.
Don't think I can't hear you, Raoul. I want the worthy successor, and you're not it. Propose now, or I'll do it for you.
Look, Nico, we haven't known each other very long, but...
What the hell was that?
I didn't know what was going on, but Georges had to be involved in it somewhere.
Oh, rats. Sweet.
I ain't gonna say a thing, 'cause that sweet sound of falling masonry says it all.
Quick, senor, the river.
Huh? Wait! What about Nico?
Georges, what have you done? You only had to sneak a look at the chart, and it's turned into World War III.
No time to explain. Come on.
Where the hell are they going?
Don't move, terrorist scum.
You talking to me, Junior?
Yes, I'm talking to you, fat man. And my name's not Junior.
A word to the wise, Junior. You carry on waving that pea shooter in my face, and the next person who sees it is gonna be your proctologist. Savvy?
Savvy?
General, I am happy to report that I have apprehended the terrorists. You idiot, not them. The other American and the French woman. They're the ones.
Whoa. Radar escape. Cool. Wow. That's nice. Check those graphics out. It's pretty good for the time. Oh shit. Have I done something wrong?
When I recovered consciousness, I was alone, washed up on the riverbank. My head was aching fiercely, and my mouth tasted like a swamp. At first, I thought the music I heard was in my head. Just my luck to wind up in paradise with a migraine.
I know the feeling, George.
But I followed the sound and discovered a tree house in a nearby clearing.
Oh, that's amazing. Wow. This is lovely. Okay, but I'm going to leave it here because this one's gone on for quite a while, I think. Yeah, so the adventure continues. Thank you for watching again, and I'll be back soon with the next instalment. Yeah, cheerio. Right. After the boat goes boom.